You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm in. We're back with more My Hero Academia. Well, last episode, Shinso shows up with a cool mask that copies voices or changes the frequency of his. Not really sure yet.
Still waiting on schematics for that one.
We'll see if we get that.
We better. If we don't,
I mean, they don't necessarily.
some lawsuits.
They didn't necessarily explain Midoriya's gloves.
Yeah, we haven't seen it in action yet.
Well, the first ones, I mean.
Those weren't perfected, so
well,
they don't
still,
matter.
okay. You know, you said that they were in the first place when they first showed up.
I did not say they were perfect.
They were. You might as well have. I heard you think it.
I said they were cool.
I heard you think it.
Not the coolest gloves I've ever seen.
That's not true.
That is actually true.
That's possibly true. So we got gorilla. We got monkey.
I saw gloves at I think it was Walmart that you could take the tips off to make them fingerless glove. I swear to God, it was the dumbest thing I have ever seen.
Yeah, Team A versus Team B. We kind of saw Midoriya talk to All Might about what happened in his dream. Some things are a bit different than what he dealt with.
She was camouflaged.
Well, yes, but not anymore because Gorilla came in and just chunked her across the freaking city.
She is in a building.
She is in a building,
not
of her own.
She's currently hanging in the nearest building.
Hopefully she's alive.
She has several broken bones.
Where's Present Mike?
Yeah, seriously though, what? This doesn't have the same feel to it.
He must be on a secret mission, or he's the mole that we've forgotten about still.
That one I actually have no distrust for.
There was a moment I think they made it look like there might be a mole, and then they cut to Present Mike. I think they did that once. Okay. Well, that went. I think I wasn't say it went better than I expected, but I mean, I didn't really doubt Shinso's team.
Pretty much
like the team necessarily. Like Shinso is realistically still behind by quite a bit, as he stated, and as we saw, like he hesitated going against Gorilla Man or Apoco Beast or whatever he called himself. And in the last fight encounter he had with him, he did get a good hit on him, but then he kind of froze when he realized that it wasn't enough. So he's got some work to go to before he's on par, or at least he doesn't get jumped.
I'm curious to see how the Midoriya fight goes. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
I don't know if they're going to show that one the next episode though.
Probably not. We had to get through like everyone.
Well, I don't know. Was there like a particular order? I'm wondering how long this is gonna. Which I'm fine with. I don't really mind it going on for a minute, but I'm just wondering how long they're. Because sometimes when they have
the rest of the season,
when they have those kind of things, they like show a couple select groups, and then like they have like a quick slow one shot. Like
Midoriya's is. I'm gonna call it now. Midoriya's is at least gonna take 2 episodes.
Possible.
It's not possible. It's happening. Bakugo's gonna take at least a full episode.
Mm-hmm. And then Midoriya's will be in like a tail end.
Yeah,
and then
he's the last group.
And then he'll come back and finish it in the next episode.
Yeah, as I said,
so
2 episodes.
Well, it's not 2 full episodes. That's like 1 1/4.
That's like 2 episodes.
Yeah, barely.
So 2.
Not even. It's a 1. It's a 1 and some change.
What if it's literally 5 minutes?
I don't see that being the case,
Dude's
but well, that's unfortunate. Oh, before I forget,
stop recording, God.
All things considered, did pretty well, and Sue was kind of MVP.
Kind of the MVP, yeah.
I mean, Shinso helped a lot, especially because with kind of like the psychology of it.
Kaminari.
They all did pretty good. They all helped a lot because Kaminari kind of distracted them. Well, except for poor
Animal Boy.
You know, if his mouth wasn't covered, he would have been fine. He needs to work on some physical attributes a little bit as well, like Shinso is working on. But
true.
He didn't do terribly. Like he was going to use the
I was excited to see what he was about to do.
Yeah, I don't know if that was like
But then
Mega Punch with bugs.
He actually died.
But then the guy like shrunk.
Yeah.
Which I forgot that he was normal size before.
Same.
So I thought his quirk was just like he's big.
Yeah.
He's big boy. But no, he's got beast mode and human mode, which he looks just similar, just less hairy, and not as pronounced fangs.
And a lot bigger.
Yeah, I did. But yeah, with Shinso kind of working on the psychology, I guess, the word like the fear factor of it is like using his modulator is like, well, we can't really depend on communication between us now because it could be anybody.
It could
Which is why he kind of just ignored the guy.
Yeah.
Dragon Shroud, I think. Oh, dude, he's cool.
Yeah.
I like his costume. I like his quirk.
Yeah.
And that unfortunately led to
gone.
Well, it's dragon.
Gone.
His quirk's dragon. He has a gauntlet that like plucks his scales off and shoots them. Mm. That's kind of cool. And it doesn't hurt him, it seems. So, I wonder if it's like similar to like Minetta's, to where like it'll hurt if he uses it too much.
I did not expect him to shoot the metal part off of the guy.
Shoot the metal part?
Yeah. Remember
right. Yeah, that was.
I didn't expect that.
That was cool.
Can we watch that again?
Sure.
You know you want to.
I said sure. Unfortunate. So I wonder like how much he can form it over himself. Like it's just showing like little bits on his knuckles here and his shoulder and a little bit of face. Can he like cover his whole face?
Can he cover his entire body?
Yeah, I mean I'm just saying like what the surface. He's only a limited amount. Dude, that had to really hurt. Where freaking if I don't know how much if he had any scales out whenever Sue just chunked him at Apoco Beast or whatever, but ow. Like she's the one apparently knocked them out with just her. Mm-hmm. And then with Shinso proceeded to use her to the wine girl to wrap them up in her line. Mm-hmm. So that was unfortunate. I feel kind of bad for her. She's like, forgive me. And I don't know what. She's a very interesting character.
Yeah.
She's entertaining, I will say.
Not quite up there with the Zesty Boys.
Well, no, of course not yet. Maybe one day. We'll give her some wiggle room.
We'll give her some time. She might grow into the zest. But speak as plants.
We got what you asked for with the workings of his modulator. They explained more so like why it is the way it is. Like I beforehand, like before they showed that it was a voice modulator last episode, I was thinking that it would be like a speaker that just like amplify his voice. But apparently that wouldn't work. Yeah. That's interesting. The fact that it can't it can't go through a mic, or else it would like.
I just realized he would literally be the perfect villain.
Though that's the reason that he was kind of unsure about
go to Whataburger.
Be like, hey, can I take your order? Be like, yeah, I'd like a number. Oh, well, you can go inside.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
what do you want? Oh yeah, I want number 3. Okay, what else? Want to hold the cash? Sure.
Yes, I'm sure you would get so rich off of that.
Hey, after some time,
maybe. But I think that would be noticed after a while.
Well, yeah, I get. Do they know that they've been hypnotized after they've been?
No, but the cameras would show that these people just randomly pull out the money from the register and give it to the customer.
You wear a mask.
Huh?
You wear a mask.
I'm just saying the act would be noticed.
But yeah, the act would be noticed.
So then something we put into. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, the fact that was really interesting, like effect on the quirk, like the mic. If it goes through a mic, it won't be effective. But the fact that it kind of like alters. Nice. It's like altering as his voice comes out or something like that, but it's still his voice coming directly to them, mm-hmm. So it still works, which is interesting. What was he hasn't been able to, he either hasn't tried it or he just hasn't been able to, but he can't control multiple people at once. So that's helpful to know.
I can't wait until he does it against Midoriya. I feel like they set that up. They set it up.
Well, they
set it up. It's gonna happen.
I feel like if you were to beat Midoriya, I feel like he has to beat him without it this time. Like he'll try to use it, But it won't work. Midoriya won't speak. I feel like Midoriya would have learned.
Not on Midoriya. I'm talking about like on his teammates.
Oh, okay. But I don't think he's going against him.
Yes, he is. What do you mean?
I don't. Is he?
Yes.
I can't remember
who the finale.
But I couldn't remember who Midoriya was paired against.
Just him and some other random. Oh, and the guy who can duplicate. The main big bad evil guy.
Huh?
Group B.
Oh, who can copy abilities? Gotcha.
Yes.
When you said duplicate, I was thinking someone like ectoplasm, like.
Yes, he's going against him.
I don't remember any of the students having multiplication abilities, but okay. Yeah. But okay, gotcha. Well, that I'm okay with. Oh yeah, he is on his team. He's on that guy's team. I forgot. Yes. And Midoriya's going against that group. Okay. Yes. Well, I hope that. Finale. Who else is on Midoriya's team? Is it Uraraka?
Uraraka.
Is
Ball Boy.
Oh, is Tanya on his team? Let me see. Was it last episode?
No, it showed it this episode.
It showed it this episode? That's right. Okay. So we got Mina and Uraraka and Mineta against Ball Boy, somebody from Dragon Ball Z, somebody from Pokemon, and...
I literally thought she was a Pokemon trainer when I first
Yeah, I know. And this guy, Discount Shigaraki, and Shinso. The only one I have respect for so far, because I don't know any of these three. They could be all right. You. Let's see. How do you think they would fare? Just from the little we know of this, of just how his quirk, because we don't. Again,
he might not. Is he not in their team?
Well, no, because he got paired with. Remember, he had to draw like what team he's going with and what.
So they didn't just.
Because he had to join a team on A and a team on B.
Yeah, I know.
And I think one of the teams was this group. Okay. I think. Let me double check for sure because I think that one was on the last episode.
Yeah, just watch this. Brief intermission. Play the intermission song.
Say brief intermission. Play the intermission song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he's on that group. Well, yeah. Regardless, how do you think they're gonna fare? Considering
I think they're gonna win.
Which one? This group?
Yep. I genuinely think they're gonna win.
What I want at least him to get captured, and then.
Well, yeah. I think it's gonna come down to him and Midoriya, but I think this time Midoriya's gonna
lose. The only thing is, like, that would be an anime thing, yes, but Midoriya is much more experienced now than he was before.
True. And
Shinso has way less experience.
I know.
So, I don't know.
It should be Midoriya wins.
It should be. Well,
it's not.
I don't know. It might be close, and then Midoriya will still pull it off. Or Midoriya might be. Dude, how will it be if this guy copies Midoriya's quirk? Dude, what if he blows his arm? Oh no! What if that's how he loses? He like tries to do it and breaks his hand or something. Yes. Oh god! And he doesn't know that he has to hold back. So what if he does it full force? Oh no! We don't want him to die. He's annoying, but he's not evil. Austin.
Although he did put on a pretty good play, so I can't come on.
He's got artistic talent.
Yeah.
Calling for the theater.
I want to know what these other people can do.
Yeah.
Where have they been?
I'm wondering why he has like the what's it called what's it called again? I blanked. It's been a long time. Scan cube. Yeah, scatter on. So I'm wondering what that's supposed to lend to his quirk. Does he have like laser vision? Yeah, you can just like focus through it and it'll make like a big giant omega beam.
I just use this as a magnifying glass once per day.
And what is she just throws balls that capture people. She's essentially Mr. Compressed, just
throw creatures.
Well, that'd be awesome.
That'd be sick. How's that other chick do?
She can
freeze people. I'm calling it now.
No,
Sub-Zero.
She can't. No, because we have Icy Hot. That wouldn't work. We have Choto.
She can specifically only do ice.
She can ghost. She can like. Maybe she can freeze, but she goes through people, and she can.
Fog.
What if she can possess people?
She does look spooky.
She has
the spook look.
She has a spook look. She's not necessarily spooky.
She might be spooky.
She's a spook look.
She looks pretty spooky.
Well, agree to disagree. That is it, I believe, guys, for this episode of My Hero. Hope you enjoyed it. We will be back for the last, at least the most recent for this point, episode. I don't know when they'll be going in. We're edit them as quickly as I can, but subscribe if you want to see that.
Tomorrow.
When they go up,
They'll be up tomorrow.
And Patreon, if you want to see any early access stuff we have going on there. Yeah, that's it.